What's up, gamers, and welcome to another episode of Seven Nights. Absolutely. Happy New Year 2017. And we're going to start with a nice photo here, a nice little holiday photo. And of course, there's nothing wrong with seeing a nice photo in the very beginning instead of the same old stuff. Alright, so the reason that we decided to make a video today is one, I actually got Karen fully equipped this time. Because last time when I awakened her in the other video, I really didn't have her equipped well, so it kind of suffered because of that. And, we don't like that. So I went ahead and equipped her. You'll see some fights with her here in a little bit. And actually, while I'm here, I'm going to collect my free chest, which is going to give me a crappy monster. Yep, which is fine. Alright, so um, the new hero that we're going to talk about, because that's the main reason for the video actually, his name is Klahan, and we're going to find him in the Codex. For those who don't know where he is, I believe he's a special hero. And yes, he's actually what's called a hidden master. So and not only is he a hidden master, but he has an awakened version as well. He's the third hero that can actually be awakened, so that's what's important. So let's go and check him out regularly. For those of you, actually, hold on, let me try it again. All right, just in case we wanted to hear what he says or whatnot. But if you, for those of you that do not plan on awakening your heroes, I'm gonna go over his stats and abilities as if you weren't gonna awaken them, and then we'll go over the awakened ability for those who will be doing awakened stuff. So for regular old Klahan at 6 stars, because there's no reason to go below that. His passive ability is he provides a chance to evade all attacks. He cannot evade if hit with an incapacitating debuff, which makes sense. Becomes immune to all damage 4 times. So that's not bad. I mean, first off, he's going to take no damage 4 times. That's always a good thing. A chance to evade all attacks is pretty cool too. I mean, that just basically means people are going to be swinging and missing a lot, as if everybody was blind. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of unique, is what I'm going to say. I mean, how many people are just going to straight up dodge you? So he has potential to be someone that's going to last a long time as far as in battle. His first active skill, the Gale Blast, it inflicts 50% physical damage on all enemies twice. Piercing will also take effect. Anytime they have an ability that has piercing and attacks twice is a good thing. So, that's he's gonna more or less be assured to deal damage 90% of the time. And I say that because, now there are heroes who take no damage regardless of piercing and all of that. But for those heroes who haven't caught up and only having, just damage immunity in general, he'll get through that. His other active skill is he inflicts 80% physical damage 2 times on 3 enemies, with the highest physical attack or magic attack. Additionally, a critical hit will be applied and reduce the enemy's buff duration for 3 turns. This is a fantastic ability. The first reason that this is good is that it reduces the debuff duration for 3 turns. Anytime you see a buff reduction by 3 turns, what that translates into is basically any kind of buff anyone could have would be gone. Because most of your buff abilities or immunities last for 3 turns at the most. Some two, but there are some that have three. So he gets rid of all that stuff. So that's fantastic. Um, he also targets, which eliminates RNG, which I think is awesome. Anyone that has abilities that, you know, deal with a certain, instance that can eliminate RNG is awesome. So basically, he's going to hit 3 people that's going to have the highest attack in general, whether it be physical or magic. So he's not going to be 3 random people. There's actually a target. So there's no RNG. It's literally whoever has the highest is going to hit. That's awesome. The only thing I don't like about the ability is the fact that it doesn't have piercing, but that's okay because hopefully you've already gotten. This is more like a late game, more or less ability. So hopefully once all those immunities are gone, when he hits you, it's going to be a critical hit, so you're taking a lot of damage. And, that's a good thing. So, all in all, this is a good ability. So, even not awakened, he's pretty good. And if you've noticed, he's actually in the class of the Four Lords and Seven Knights and Four Lords of Old. So, that means that he's going to be really good to have. And for those of you that have a lot of rubies, if you buy, I think it's the 250 thing, like 4 or 5 times, you get one of them at 4-star automatically, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to look at the ruling on that, but I'm pretty sure you can get one of them at least pretty easily. All right. So this is Enlightened Guardian Klahan. This is the awakened version. So for those of you that are going to be doing the awakened version, let's see how much better he's going to be. So, back to his passive ability, Tiger's Endurance, or Courage, excuse me. It provides a chance to evade all attacks. Cannot evade hits if he's incapacitated. Immune to damage 5 times instead of 4. Increase attack by 50%. Oh, okay. So basically he deals more damage in general. He absorbs 1 additional hit, so instead of being 4 hits he doesn't take, it's 5 hits he's not going to take. Pretty strong. I like it. Alright, first active skill, Gale Blast. You'll now inflict 60% physical damage on all enemies twice. Piercing will take effect and ignore their defense. So that's pretty strong. Piercing and ignoring defense, that's a brutal combination. So props on that one. Second active skill, Protecting Whirlwind. Inflicts 100% physical damage 2 times on 3 enemies with the highest attack or magic. Critical hit will be applied and reduce the enemy's debuff for 3 turns. So this is about the same thing. The only difference is it's 100% damage instead of 80. I think was the other one. So strong. I like it. Now for his awakened ability, Glory of Siam. Inflicts 200% physical damage on all enemies. Piercing will take effect. Paralyze the enemy for 2 turns at a certain rate. That's fantastic. So he's going to be dealing double the damage he could possibly deal. It pierces and potentially, does paralysis. So that's pretty cool. Worth it. For those of you that are the awakened type, definitely. So far, everyone who has awakened abilities are worth using. So, I guess that could be common sense to say these days. If you can awaken them, they're worth using. Now, probably like 6 months from now, when we have like 10 or 15 awakened heroes, then there are going to be a few that don't matter potentially. But for right now, everyone that can be awakened is a big deal. So I don't have Klahan yet, so I am not able to show you any fights with them, unfortunately. But what I will do to make up for it is I will show you some fights with Karen instead. And I'm not sure, but I might have put Karen in my Guild War team, so let's see if she's on there. It's the Dragon 7 Knights versus Game Over. So let's take a look and see what we have going on. At the moment, we're currently, 26 is zip. It's a blowout, but that probably means they just haven't attacked yet. I mean, this is the new year. People are probably drunk, hungover, things of that nature. But it looks like we've already got quite a few people attacking and winning, which is cool. Yeah, they haven't even attempted to attack yet, so they're probably just not participating or whatever the case may be. Let's find someone to fight. We'll look at the number 1 person. Alright, I did put Karen in my team, but yeah, I did. Okay, perfect. Alright, and just to give you a look at her, she's much better than she was the last time I had her, because last time I had her awakened, she only had 2 equipments, and I think she may have had 1 jewel, but I'm not sure. But now she has 4, items, 2 that are awakened. She has a 6-star accessory and 3 6-star jewels. So she's actually much better now. I wanted to show that off. Now my opponent here, they're running Sarah, who is not fully equipped, but she is level 40. Sarah is freaking amazing. I finally got mine to 40, and she's fantastic, and I'm also using one of my own. Here's my Sarah. Fully equipped and everything. Both of her weapons are awakened. That's a good thing. They're also running Rachel, which honestly I don't think she's really that good in arena type fights. You have Ming Ming, and then you have in the back is Yu Shen, who's actually really decked out. He will be a problem to beat actually. And then of course Black Rose, who's equipped pretty well as well. Now there's not I don't have 100% chance of winning. This is more just to show off how good Karen might be. So we're gonna find out how good she actually is, at least in this format. So let's give it a try. Me being the number one person versus them being the number one person.
Life or death, you decide.
There goes Sarah. Look at that damage. And now he's using his Sarah, who's going to deal me a ton of damage. Oh, not as much, because I have better equipment. And a tank. Dang, this is like a Sarah showdown. Nice. Look at that damage. Oh, Karen is now able to do her awaken skill, which she won't need to this time. Damn. Get out of here, Sarah. This might be a flawless victory. Damn. Nice. Taking out the number one person on the team. That's got to be a good morale boost for us and yeah. So, let's do another fight. Why not? Let's check out the number 3 person since the number 2 person's already been defeated. Alright, so the number 3 person on their team has Gipperang fully equipped, so he'll be a problem. Pascal fully equipped, he's gonna be a problem. Black Rose fully, oh my god. Oh no. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I do not stand a chance of beating this team, I'm gonna be honest with you. And then a Sarah who's not fully equipped, but it won't matter. Wow. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think I can win, but I'm thinking about attacking it just for the sake of, entertainment's sake for the video. So let's do this.
Life or death, you decide.
If I win, like, that's just gonna be awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong, my people are fully equipped too, but I've learned that if they're fully equipped, I typically don't do well. Dang, that paralysis is strong. That could potentially win me the game if I can keep all of them kept from moving. There we go. Get him, Sarah. The damage is pretty good, but nothing compared to what I did to the other person. Wow, that was rough. Oh yeah, they pretty much took me out. Oh, don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Come on, don't die. Do it, do it. Be dramatic. Do it, girl. Yeah. Boom. Get everybody back to life. with immunities and everything. This is the true power of Karen right here. This is why she's worth having. That right there. Now we're back into this fight. Now we may still lose, but that was pretty awesome.
Restore. Eye of the storm. Take that.
Let's kill Gipperang. Boom. Yes, that's another ability that gets rid of buff durations for 3 turns, which means auto debuff. And look at Sarah just taking people out one at a time. Alright, goodbye Karen. You did your part. Thank you. Alright, can we do this? Will Karen's death be in vain? Ooh. Oh, she's auto-reviving. Oh, that's not good. This is going to be a close one, guys. Oh, that's bad news. Oh, we got her paralyzed. Yes, we got it. Wow, that was an epic fight, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I am so glad I got that recorded. But you saw that, Karen coming back from behind. Don't call it a comeback. I am so glad I got that recorded. That was fantastic. So good. So yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is how good Karen is. That is absolutely how good she is. She literally brought us back from the brink of just losing this match all in general. That was freaking fantastic. So that's going to pretty much end the video here. I kind of wanted to just showcase Karen a little bit, and it worked out. I didn't think that it was going to work out really good on the first take, but it did. And you got to get a preview of the new hero, even though you didn't get to see him in action. But if I do end up getting him in the future, which I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'll try to show him off, but I don't think I'm gonna be getting him to level 40 anytime soon, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna be hard to get. If he's as hard as the other 7 Knights and 4 Lords, then it's gonna be forever before I get him to 40. Only because I barely just got Ace to 40, and that took forever. So. But at least you have an idea of whether he's, the people are going to be good or not. Klahan, thumbs up. He's going to be a really good hero. So if we get him, use him. Don't sacrifice him. Just make him better, make him stronger, kick some butt with him. If you ever get Karen up to Awaken, well, you just saw proof that she's worth it. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year. Take it easy.